part of working on a farm and being an incoming farmhand is also learning how to walk.
Okay. Go!
Right, that was not the way that was supposed to go. So Josh, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a D for today's farm work.
What?
Okay, there's
Cause I didn't pass the test of walking back up here?
Yes, and partially that. You dropped a lot of hay, okay?
Yeah.
And you just need to pick up the pace a little bit, you know?
I ran that buggy down.
I'm pretty sure you got more hay in your beard than you did in that feeder.
We'll see. I think you're just upset. Your plan was to leave me, have me walk. You get a good laugh out of it. I ran the buggy down, hopped in the back, so I guess I get demerit for that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so now that Josh has made sure that all of the hay is out of his beard from this morning's farm chores, we are ready to get started, and I am completely committed to getting all of the beams done. Today, this week. We'll see. He's got lofty goals as usual, but...
Today. We'll get done today.
Yes. So.
Make it happen.
Okay.
Don't crack the ladder now. Start this one first?
Yeah, let's just do this guy. We're already right here.
We got a great question in the last video about the lights going down through the peak, whether they be accessible in an event that the lights do go bad. They will go bad eventually, they are LEDs. But these lights are flexible, so they're actually secured with zip ties. I can take my pliers up there, snip them, and pull them out and string a new set through there. So with the beams going up, the lights will still be accessible to be changed out. I guess where the, back in the loft, we have a set of drivers up there. There's a panel that will not be getting covered up by any beam, so if those drivers do go bad, they are accessible.
So now that we have gotten the bulk of this big beam that's coming in from the front door dormer, and we have the smaller beam that's going up, we're gonna go ahead, finish off this big beam by wrapping it around to the inside of that dormer, and then we can come back in and put that little bottom piece that's gonna go from the floor of the loft up to the bottom of that big beam. So we're getting close, actually, to finishing the beams.
I can't wait.
I know. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
But this was actually a pretty satisfying project.
It is satisfying seeing it all getting finished and buttoned up. It looks good.
It does. It's added a lot of character. Yep. So let's go ahead and finish this big beam.
All right.
We will get a decent table saw one of these days. Today's not that day. We have another beam that we're gonna get up. It's gonna go right up here above that beam. But first, we're gonna take Josh in for a little Debbie snack break, refuel him. As you guys know, eventually this is where we're going to be living.
Yes.
We're just not living here yet. So where are we really living while our house is being built?
This 250 square foot RV with a one nice slide out. We're remote in terms of no shopping, big box stores, but we're not so remote, there's not people. We have houses around us, we do have neighbors, all that good stuff.
Yeah, there's people around us, and we've kind of got a good mix of self-reliance in being that we're not tied into public utilities, but we do still utilize like modern technology.
Yes,
so
of course.
It's a good balance.
Yes, it is.
We don't usually film in here because there's just not much to it. It's dark in here and it's just not really a place we hang out a lot. I don't buy it for a second. Anybody that says they enjoy living in a tiny little RV is a family of 5.
First question, what's your favorite part about the RV?
The potential of blowing it up once we're done with it.
Ooh, good answer.
All 3 kids have spots for their clothes.
So here's our master bathroom. I'm sorry, this thing is not even a bathroom at all. I can barely do a 360 in here.
It's tiny.
It's awful.
I cook in the Instapot almost every night. It makes my life so much easier, but other than eating and sleeping, we really just don't spend that much time in here. The RV is about 200 feet from the house build that we currently have going on, and honestly, like I said earlier, like it's not enjoyable living in an RV, but it's just one of those temporary sacrifices that we have to make in order to remain debt-free and get to where we ultimately want to be, which is in our dream home, away from the rat race, back to a more simplistic lifestyle and to have more time with each other.
So it's a 30-foot RV. It's not meant for full-time living, but it has what we need to live in until we get our house done.
It came off the graveyard lot, so it's always been in pretty bad condition, but we only paid about $8,000 for it. We didn't want to buy something that was gonna be more expensive and put our money into the RV rather than the house we're building, so we'll just sell it when we're done and put that money back into the house.
You ready to get the beam up there?
Yep, let's do it.
All right.
The only beams that we're missing at this point are going to be the beams that run from the horizontal portion that's going over both of the dormers down to the ground, and that's only 3. So there's 2 that you see behind me that are going to go from that beam right there that's going horizontal straight down to the floor, and then there's 1 over on the kitchen dormer that's going to go down to the floor. And we're not going to do those until we've actually put the floor down. Correct.
So we're actually going to finish right down top of the floor, but underneath the horizontal beams, you see a few gaps and cracks. I guess where the planking stopped at. It's already covered up by the faux beams that go down from the top down.
Yes.
So next thing we have to do on our list, we're thinking we're making the right decision here. We're hoping we are. We went back and forth a lot on it, but we're gonna go ahead and stain the trim around the windows and the doors the same color as all the beams.
Yes, and both of the dormers. So our thinking on that is we go ahead and we do it now. Maybe we love it, hopefully we do. If we don't, then we can always go back and paint it. But if we paint it, we can't go back and stain it. So let's give it a shot.
We're gonna stain it.
That's it, guys. All of the beams are up and the casing and whatnot that is around the front door is stained. I am gonna go back and paint the white part black that goes around the door, but I haven't done that yet, and I didn't do the...
I did a fantastic job staining that, I think. I did a great job. Looks good.
It's a lot of work for you, Josh.
I know.
You know? It's me sitting there watching you do all that staining, like...
My wrist is a little bit...
I started to feel a little bit guilty inside.
Really?
You know? Yeah.
It's okay.
I feel like with all your extracurricular activities, you'd have a stronger wrist.
Oh my God. Yeah, 10 wrenches at work, obviously. Right?
It's exhausting, right?
So, I forgot what I was going to say now because of you.
I quit for the night. I'm not going to stain that dormer window. I'll get back to that later.
All right, well, I guess that's it. Well, been only doing 1 video a week for the past few weeks. We've been slaying the farm. A lot of things happening, a lot of things moving, things are growing. We're doing a lot of things lately, right?
Yes, we are. There's a lot of expansion.
Not that, though.
There's a lot of expansion going on, and we're excited to share that with you guys and update you on where that whole thing is headed, because that is definitely like just as much a part of the dream as building this house has been.
Yeah, we have a lot of things happening over the next 2 months.
Yes.
A lot,
So that's it, and we hope that you guys enjoyed checking out the camper and what our living situation is like, especially, you know, those of you that are new and maybe, you know, didn't know where exactly we're living at. We get that question pretty often. I know some of you have been with us from the start and saw it in those very first videos where we were at. So that's it.
That's all we got, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time. So we gotta... Okay, I got this. Ready?
Okay, let's go.
All right, the flex type is flexible, obviously, right? So you can put your... where get my baby? Sorry.
Say elephant shoe and you won't have to sneeze anymore.
It's not true.
It is true.
I've never heard of that in my entire life. It's not true at all.
It works.
All right.
You go for a ride on Millie?
Yeah. Got paint over here, got stain over there, getting it all, right?
Getting it all.
So what are we doing? Are we doing paint or stain?
This is the point here where we like lose all of our subscribers.
Maybe, hope not. So, what are we doing today?
We gotta do farm chores.
All right.
I'm gonna take Josh around the farm today. I'm gonna show him how it's done. You know,
okay.
I'm the farmer here. He's the builder.
You look like a farmer.
So, this right here is farm hand work, Josh. Okay, you're the farm hand. Okay, the farm hand doesn't get to just ride around in the buggy. Okay, I gotta teach you to be a full-time farmer.
Okay, hop in.
Okay.
Hop in. Get in! There's a little delay there on the gas pedal. I hit the gas, it's delayed. She's okay though, right? All right, Aaron, so what's the technique behind this entire thing?
Where you tend to go wrong is you'll hose down the entire buggy seat that we have to sit in.
Okay.
Let's keep the water in the buckets, Josh.
Okay, well, so my guess is it's probably on the wrist with you, right? On the wrist? Is that where it's at? I can see where you hold it. It looks that way. It's on the wrist.
Yeah, it typically takes only 2 fingers to control. You know?
That's not true. I promise. It's not true. Give me 3 reasons why you're glad we're building it ourselves. Go.
Because I like bossing you around. I like watching you work.
That is true. Keep going.
And I like hanging out with you.
Awesome, awesome, okay. Now give me 2 reasons you don't like building your own house, not counting the paint.
But that's not fair, not counting the paint. Long hours, I get tired.
Yes.
Yeah, and it can be a juggling act with the kids.
Okay, so, okay. Here's my 3, cheaper.
Who asked you?
Never mind.
Okay.
So, cheaper, do what we want. If we don't like it, we can tear it down, not have to pay anybody to fix it. I'll fix it myself.
That's right.
What do you think, honey? And the 2 reasons, camper, right?
Oh.
Aaron! Did you? What?
Okay, that was the baby in the back. Ellie? Get your life together, girl. Seriously.
After lost all chain of thought. Let's go inside by paint.